Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good and I hope you're feeling irie as we have another pick a card reading for you today. Yes, darling, yes, honey. In today's pick a card reading, we're exploring their current feelings, their feelings for you, and how does this specific person feel about you. So get your tea, get your water, get your snacks, and get comfortable because we are going to get into it. Ooh la la. Water and tea. Tea sippers, water and tea. Tea sippers, water and tea. Welcome, welcome, welcome tea sippers. Yeah. So we have three piles: pile one, pile two, and pile three. Okay, so go to that number that's calling you. Okay, or if you feel drawn, intuitively drawn, okay, to just pull what resonates from each pile, feel free to do so. Okay, we're very flexible here at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Okay, so if you are new here, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. And to our subscribers, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. Okay, we're going to have a look and see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois and it simply means what is going on, and that's what we're doing today. Okay, so before we begin, we like to bring in some good gratitude energy into the mix. So thank you universe, thank you spirit guides, thank you guardian angels, thank you ancestors for the messages we're about to receive in today's read. How does this specific person feel about you? May the messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their own intuition and to use their discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So pile one, pile two, and pile three. Okay, so go to that number that's calling you. Okay, and do have a look at our collective reading. We have a collective reading, and it's a collective reading and a pick a card reading, and we're exploring what do they tell their friends about you. So do have a look at that also, because we've introduced a new deck, feelings 2.0 deck. Okay, and we've got the messages here. Okay, it's like this blue deck, and it's here. So we'll see what juicy intuitive gems want to come through. Ooh la la. Okay, but we've got the cards, so you're just going to see what's in store for you. And we've also got a new tool here as well with some dice. Okay, so we're going to use them also. Okay, and see what comes through. Okay, so I'm still working on this, but it's just something I just wanted to share with you. So let's get straight into it and we'll see you on the other side. So pile one, pile two, or pile three, or if you just feel to just take what resonates from each pile, feel free to do so as well. Okay, we'll see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. So we're on pile one and we're exploring how does this specific person feel about you. So we're exploring their feelings, and this could be anyone: an ex, a current love interest, okay, someone that you may have been from your recent past, okay, or it's still in your energy right now. We're just gonna see what comes up. Okay, now we have the pile. Okay, so we just like before the reading have kind of like collated the pile. So we're just going to see what messages want to come through. But what we're going to do is add some messages that will come up from the dice as well. Okay, so let's see Gwan for pile 1. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Come and join the Love and Light family at Gwan Tarenti. And to all of our subscribers, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. And I hope you've got something nice and juicy, okay, as we collect these juicy intuitive gems, okay, but also something to keep you nice and to quench your thirst, all right, as we do our collective sips around here. Okay, so let's see Wagwan for pile 1. All right, so we'll start with the tarot. How does this specific person feel about you? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This feels like this person may feel like there might have been a missed opportunity. They might have been with the Ace of Pentacles being in the reverse position, okay? We have the Eight of Cups. So there could have been perhaps you or this, there could have been like some kind of something. It feels like this could be some past energy coming through, okay? We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like, this is what their desires, their wishes to have with you, okay? A family life with you. Ooh la la. So we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is kind of giving us this, you know who this person is. That you may have had talks with this person about wanting to start your own family, okay? That you may have had conversations or passions, or like just to talk about family life and what family life looks like to you, okay? It feels like with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Eight of Cups, it feels like there's an energy of a missed opportunity, walking away from something, and it feels like there's regrets that this person, it feels like this person has regrets with the decision they made. And it feels like from time to time you feel their energy. Now, again, because we're looking at who this could be anyone. It could be someone from your past. It feels like it could be someone from your past, like 3 months, 6 months, 7 months, 10 months, 20 years. It feels like it could have a long time span, okay? But it feels like someone who still hopes, okay, that this could be something where you reconcile, okay? It feels like it's something that you could reconcile. The message that's also coming through is that perhaps there was like someone not prioritizing. Perhaps there was like maybe both of you were working on your own careers, working on your own things, and it led to like the word damage to the connection. But this person still wants this with you, okay? It feels like this person is still communicating with you, but they're communicating with you telepathically, hoping that the two of you will come to, it feels like they're hoping that you will come closer in making contact with one another. Now, with the High Priestess, okay, also represents that strong energy of like 2. It feels like this person is also trying to be clear with their thoughts, being clear with their intuition, and trying to connect with your intuition. I hope that's making sense. Okay, so we have their feelings for you. We're going to have a quick look at the Jamaican Proverbs. Okay, and the Jamaican Proverbs, if you are new here, okay, we like to incorporate the Jamaican Proverbs, okay, as part of we doing like tarot, oracle readings, love readings, you name it, intuitive readings, different here at Gwan Tea. So the Jamaican Proverbs are essentially little droplets of wisdom, okay, from the ancestors. It's things that used to be said to me or said to anybody who's come from like a Jamaican background, and you'd be like, huh? What does that mean? What is it? Okay. What did you say? I don't understand. But as you get older, it's like, these all make sense now. And you can literally apply them in all areas of your life, whether it's money, it's career, it's your love life. They all apply. Okay. So let's have a look now at what message wants to come through for the Jamaican proverb. Their feelings for you, their feelings for you, their feelings for you. How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? We're channeling that energy. How does this specific person feel about you? Ooh. This was straight. It was just like straight to the message. We ain't playing around here. We ain't playing around here. Look at this. Collective, do have a look at our recent collective and pick a card reading. What do they tell their friends? Because this is the exact Jamaican proverb that came out in that reading. And it was this energy of this person hoping, wishing, believing that what's meant to be is meant to be. And essentially, this Jamaican proverb is all about that. What is meant to be is meant to be. What is for you cannot be unfor you. What is for you cannot be unfor you. Okay? So what is for you can be unfor you. Okay? What is yours cannot be taken away. Okay? So it will come. Don't rush. Stay consistent. Stay focused on your goals. Be happy for others, and know your time will come too. So this is a message here, okay? If, let's say, for those of you, if it's someone from the past, the message is saying that, with the Ten of Pentacles, like this Ten of Pentacles is showing like this is coming towards you, and it feels like the message is saying, even if you might not see it, stay positive. Okay, now if it is somebody who's in your current, they want this. Okay, it could also be someone who may have been hurt in the past and now is moving forward. Perhaps there was again like a missed opportunity and now they're moving forward, but it feels like this person is wanting to move forward with also their intuition intact. Okay, so really it feels like an energy of really trusting themselves, connecting on a deeper level. Now perhaps this person, okay, could also be like into watching up like tarot readings. They could also be someone who's trying to get insights on to find out if you are feeling them or if you like them or if you are into them. Okay, with the High Priestess being here, with the High Priestess being here, this person's trying to really connect with their thoughts and their feelings and creating that balance. Okay, trusting themselves. Okay, it feels like perhaps in the past this person may have double speak in the way of like, say they're going to do something and may not always come into fruition, and it feels like there's an energy of moving away from that because this person ultimately wants the Ten of Pentacles. So they know that if they want the Ten of Pentacles, to get to the Ten of Pentacles is a whole mindset shift. It's an attitude. It's a way of life. For example, if someone is now like saying, right, I want marriage, I want commitment, I want to settle down with someone, I want to build roots with somebody. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is the Ten of Pentacles. So in order to think and attract the Ten of Pentacles, it's all about things that you used to do, you don't do them no more. You rearrange your life. Okay, the song's coming through. I don't know who's the original, but I know who's the who does the cover, which is a reggae artist called Sanchez. Okay, a reggae artist called Sanchez, and that is something that is on my to-do list, is looking at how we can create a playlist. Okay, create a playlist of all the songs that come through in the readings. But I also would like to, and please do put it in the comments down below, okay, if you would like to have like tarot and music sessions where we play the music that comes through in the reads, or we do mini reads and we play music. Okay, I would really love to do something like that. So if it's something you interest you, put it in the comments down below. Okay, so back to the read. With the Ten of Pentacles, and we're saying it's about that mindset shift. It's an attitude. You've got it's the energy of like, well, if this is what you want, it can't be still trying to connect with people who don't want to settle down, people who are about casual flings, people who are just about, one night stands. That energy does not connect. So it's a whole mindset shift. It's a whole attitude shift. It's seeing the world from a different lens, okay? Seeing the world from a different lens. And it feels like this person may have had their own awakening. We're currently in the Hermit season, okay, Virgo season. And this represents the energy of like taking that time to reflect, look at what you've harvested for the last 9 months, and start to come to, that conclusion. Is this what you want for the next 9 months? Is the next 9 months, okay? And it feels very much like this person is like waking up, maturing, developing that sense of like connecting with their gut and really trusting what it is that they want. Perhaps in the past there's been some missed opportunities here, but this person has walked away from a lot of things, and this person is like realizing, you know what, I need to stop doing this because I don't want to lose a good thing. I don't want to miss out on opportunities that was actually good for me, and I'm moving away from those things like that wasn't serving me, and moving to things that I do want, and moving away from the fear, not letting fear or anything like that hinder me. Okay, so before we look into the feelings, and the feelings will be the last segment, we are now going to have a look at what wants to come through in these dice. Okay, so it's still a work in progress, okay, but love to create, even though we've got like decks created by others, I love to create our own tools for the channel. It's a great way to connect with the audience and to also give you those juicy intuitive gems. All right, so we've got some dice here with different messages. So we're going to roll the dice. We're going to say it, how does the specific person feel about you? Okay, we say it 3 times. The power number 3 is such a powerful number. So how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? Roll the dice. Okay, so we have the inner child, and it's funny because it was, when we were saying about the fear, it did feel like the inner child was going to come up, especially because we see the Ten of Pentacles representing family life, okay? And sometimes family life can be different for others. Some people can be more fortunate than others, okay? And we have, who is thinking about you and why? Look at this. And we have the next 3 months, next 6 months. Look at this. So let's have a look. We're going to pull out some messages. So, messages from the inner child. We'll pull out messages from the inner child. We have an inner child deck here. Let's have a look. Let's see what message wants to come through for the inner child. So messages from the inner child, please. Messages from the inner child. Messages from the inner child. Messages from the inner child. We have gracefulness. So, hope you can see that the light, pose, composure, elegance, and the shadow energy is clumsiness, awkwardness, stress. And it feels like that's what's coming through here. Move through challenges gracefully, elegance in adversity. So it feels like perhaps this person may have seen or observed in the past like poor, and this came through very strongly in the collective and pick a card reading. What do they tell their friends? Okay, in regards to like communicating their feelings, poor conflict resolution. Now in connections, in relationships, in unions, this is where growth and getting to that 10 of Pentacles lies. Because sometimes you may have disagreements, but it's how you resolve those disagreements. Perhaps this person's past was to walk away from things. So there's like an energy of abandonment going on here. And it feels like this person recognizes it's not serving them. It's worked against them. They can't keep doing that to themselves. They want more. With the moon being here, this is like, has been a great worry for them. And they know they can't keep doing that to themselves. They want more. Okay. Right, so we've looked at a inner child. We're now going to have a look at who's thinking about you and why. Who's thinking about you and why? We're going to pull out a message from their higher self. Who's thinking about you and why? 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 Reveal the messages the collective need to see on how does a specific person feel about you. Thank you. Last shuffle. Thank you. Collective. There's a lot of messages coming through that was also present in our recent collective reading. Right, so do have a look. What do they tell their friends? It's in our collective reading, and it will also be in our pick a card playlist as well. Right, so you make even the most ordinary Monday moments feel amazing. There's a clue about this person. We have distinctive tattoos. There could be something very distinctive about them, like a distinctive body feature. Maybe piercings or tattoos, okay? I appreciate the way you challenge me to grow and evolve. Avid sports fan, Pacific team. Your energy alone brings me a sense of calm and comfort. Bookworm, avid reader. You have a way of making even the simplest moments feel magical. The way you understand me without words is truly special. You challenge me to be a better person, and I'm grateful for that. So you DCE collective, there is a lot of energy of growth here. This person, it's like you may have triggered this person. It feels like, you know, sometimes a connection can take place where the two of, it's like both parties come together to learn. But it's to learn so that they can grow, so that they can heal. Because again, to get to the 10 of Pentacles, healing has to take place. You can't just automatically go from casual relationships on and off, poor conflict resolution, not dealing with situations, just breaking free from things, and then thinking that it's going to get you to a place where you are fully prepared, fully ready to be in a committed, long-term relationship. That's not going to happen. It takes time. It takes that time to work on yourself, heal yourself. And this is why we say self-love is the first love. Self-love is the first love, because it's that stepping stone that you've built that foundation for yourself. Okay? So that as you build that foundation for yourself, you are then building those steps to be open to receive and give love. Okay? Open and receive and give love. Okay? I hope that is making sense. So now we're going to have a look at the next 3 months and 6 months. Again, this could be, from what we've seen, this could be someone from the past. It could be someone who feels like it's a missed opportunity. It could also be someone who does want to make or have the intentions to come forward. Okay, so let's look. We'll pull out, we're going to use decks I've created here. So we're going to look at timeless connections, love and reflection. So messages for the next 3 months. Messages for the next 3 months. Messages for the next 3 months. Last shuffle. Okay, thank you. So we have excitement, every moment. Actually, I said 3 months, but we're going to do 6 months as well. Let's see what wants to come through. Messages for the next 6 months as well. Messages for the next 6 months. Last shuffle. Thank you. So we've got 3 months and we've got 6 months. Okay, so we'll read the 3 months. We have excitement. Every moment with you feels like an adventure. Last chances. I feel like I lost my chance with you. Do you see how we was getting that missed opportunity energy coming through? Urgent messages. There are so many things I want to say. So they do want to speak. Again, everyone has free will. It's about whether they will take that action, because we see that the high priestess being here. So it's like, it's kind of telling us a lot of it is them thinking, but it's now, are they going to do it? Are they going to take the action? Could have been different. Things could have been different if I had acted. And look at this. This is what we were saying. Again, it's all about taking action. Hope for future opportunities. Look at this, collective. I hope there are still opportunities for us in the future. So this is what they hope for. Second thoughts. I'm having second thoughts about my decisions. What could have been? I often think about what could have been between us. Missing you. I miss you more than words can say. So if you've been intuitively wondering how this person feels, they do miss you a lot. I'm working on myself right now. So, you know, at least they're like giving you like a kind of like a clue that they know that they have to work on themselves, heal and let go of things that are holding them back. And we have, for the next 6 months, we have what ifs. I wonder what could have been. Chemistry. They know that the chemistry with you is undeniable. They'll be thinking of you. You cross their mind often. So you cross my mind often, even in silence. And this is, look, even in silence, with the high priestess being here. Okay. You still cross their minds. There's going to be regrets for not taking action. Again, that's stuck in that thinking. They've got to take action. I regret not making a move when I had a chance, or when I had the chance. Missed moments. There were so many moments I missed out on. Hopeful reunion. I hope we can reunite one day. First date. So reminiscing on past memories. I can't wait to get to know you better. Now perhaps it could be someone who wants to go out as well. Again, it's where, it's all, everyone has free will. So it all depends on whether this person takes action. Flirting. Your smile makes my day brighter. So there's somebody who hopes. And maybe it could be a new love interest. Okay. If you're not pursuing this person from the past. I've been reflecting on our past. So again, there is definitely this past energy coming through as well. Curiosity. I'm intrigued by everything about you. So this person, if you're not talking to this person may still be trying to look and find out what you're doing on social media, or if you've got any mutual friends or anything like that. We have love remains. So despite the separation, their love remains for you. Okay, so we've had a look at all of the messages coming through the dice, and it does feel like, with the inner child coming through again, that this person may have had a fragmented outlook or view of family life, and that may have created some fear. Okay, it feels like they have a very romanticized view of family life, and that's what they want. However, the romanticized view is kind of like seeing everything looks happy every day, and so it should. However, as humans, we go through, again, like just in life, we go through humps at different times. Sometimes it could be seasonal. Sometimes it could be our hormones, and it feels like this person's kind of fearful of those days and how to deal or navigate with those days, and it feels very much like this person just needs to just recognize, and make peace with that. Okay. So we are now going to look at their feelings for you deck. Before we come to a close, we are going to take a nice sip of water or tea. I've got water at the minute. I've just finished my tea. I had some English tea. So I'm going to sip on the water now. Okay. All right. Let's have a sip. And by sipping, it also is a great way to stay hydrated as we gather these juicy, intuitive gems. Okay, so now let's have a look and see what messages come through for the collective. How does a specific person feel about you? Okay, we're exploring their feelings. How does a specific person feel about you? So every song I hear reminds me of you. Your love is the only thing I crave. I'm scared of my feelings for you. You are all I've ever wanted. You're the only one who could ever make me feel complete. I can't stop thinking about you and the things you do. You are the one who makes my heart skip a beat. You are always in my thoughts. So this person cares a lot. This person cares a lot. Even if you may not be in contact with this person, they still have a lot of feelings for you. I wish things were different between us. Can we try again? can we try again? I need more time to figure things out. And this is what we saw earlier about this energy of this person needing to work on themselves, because to get to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the energy of like that whole attitude, the way you look and see life, it's a different kettle of fish. It's a different kettle of fish, meaning it's a different way of thinking. It's a different avenue. If they've been driving in the avenue of, well, I've only been aware of like broken families, broken connections. Now I was trying to steer the wheel to solid foundation, stable, committed. This is something I've got to learn how to make that maneuver. Okay, it's like someone telling someone to do a 3-point turn, and they've just had their first lessons. Okay, so it feels like that's where this person is. They've just had their first couple of driving lessons, and you're telling them to do something, or not telling them, but it's like they're being like, or trying to get themselves into learning how to do a 3-point turn. That's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take practice. It's going to take them being willing to make that commitment as well. Okay, I hope it's making sense, collective. So now let's have a look at our feelings 2.0. Okay, this was our previous feelings for you deck. Now we're looking at our new deck. Okay, so we have my awkwardness has been getting in the way of saying how I really feel. I want to surprise you with something special. So that it feels like they want to come towards you and offer something. Okay, I feel like we have unfinished business. So it could be that they want to reconcile. We see a strong reconciliation energy. Again, it's about them taking action. It has fallen on number 1. So 1 does represent the energy of new beginnings, okay? I want to be honest about my intentions with you. I regret missed opportunities to spend time with you. Instead, I buried myself in my work. So this person could have buried themselves in their work. Put it in the comments, collective, let us know. It feels like this person may, perhaps, again, it could be a lot of their issues does stem from their inner child. Perhaps maybe seen parents struggle and may have argued around money. Okay, perhaps they may have shared these kind of conversations with you. I want to work things out between us. I'm afraid of losing you for good. Okay. The song that's coming through is Take That. Okay. I want you for good. I want you back for good. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Okay. I never saw good relationships with my... Look at this. Look at this, collective. I never saw relationships with my parents, elders, and this has made me fearful. Okay? This has made me fearful. I'm accepting that I wasn't right for you, and I wish you love. I'm confused about where we stand. I'm confused about where we stand. I know that a good egg can go. So this is what this person is like recognizing, like, you know, all they can do is control their feelings. They can't control, like, you know, what you do. It's recognizing that. I feel strong. I feel a strong connection, even if it's complicated. So even if it's complicated, they feel that strong connection with you. I love your mindset. You have taught me so many things. I still remember the smell of your perfume or slash scent. Okay. Could be cologne as well. Okay. Take it where it resonates. I'm sorry for the confusion and mixed signals. I dream about what it would be like to be with you. I ghosted you because I was fearful of being hurt. Now I've hurt you and myself in the process. I am sorry. Your energy has triggered, look at this collective, your energy has triggered a shift in me to believe I deserve love. Isn't this what the whole premise of what we've seen so far about this reading? It's like a lot of their issues have stemmed from them believing, like their whole mindset, having to shift their mindset, learn how to do that 3-point turn. Okay. I'm keen to get to know you more. So I'm keen to get to know you more. Again, this take the messages where it applies. It could be some from the past, some from the current. I have been on a celibate and self-love journey, working on myself so that I'm ready and present. Look at this, for a committed relationship. Look at this collective. Okay. And if you're wondering why I sing the little it's a way of how I connect with the downloads coming through. Okay, it's also connecting with my Jamaican culture. Okay, as woyoi, it's something that can be used in different contexts. Like, for example, if there's irony, if something is like being like something cheeky, something is like surprised you, shocked you. Okay, and I like to use it in a way of like, okay, I'm receiving, thank you for those downloads coming through. Okay, what is your, I'm going to put that, what is your view on marriage and starting a family? Look at this collective. So what is your view on marriage and starting a family? That is my aim in the near future. Look at this. So they are starting to make that 3-point turn. They're starting to maneuver, starting to realize that, if this is what they want, what is meant for you cannot be undone. Look at this. We're going to end this, and what a perfect way to end it. It's time to set some roots. Will you join me? Now, again, we always say about trust your intuition and let your intuition guide you. Okay, trust in your gut, trust in your intuition. Okay, again, it's all about that premise of your self-love. Okay, trust in yourself. But there is somebody here that wants to set roots with you. Okay, and it feels like the message could be that this is coming this is coming for you. So keep, focus on your 10 of Pentacles. So those 10 of Pentacles comes to you, okay, quicker and sooner. So we're going to leave it here, but take the messages and, just take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. And be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, and we'll see you on the next one. I say it go, okay? So just take the messages that resonate. I say it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes around here. So, this is how it goes, but this is how it goes around here. We just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1, pile 2, I'm sorry, rewind, we're gonna rewind. Ooh, we're gonna, yes. So if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 2 and pile 3, feel free to do so. Okay. I think I need what do you call it? Another hydration break. Okay, gone a bit blank, so we need a hydration break. But I was okay if it was still around for the pile 2, we'll see you on pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, so thank you and see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my general roles. So we're on pile 2 and we're exploring their feelings for you. How does this specific person feel about you? Okay, so how does this specific person feel about you? So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. And to our subscribers, big up yourselves, big up yourselves every time. Just big up yourselves. Just thank you for all your love and support. And big up, big up, big up, big up. Much love and blessings. So we're going to see Wagwan. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Come and join our lively family at Love and Light family at Gwan Tea. So we're going to start with our tarot. And I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or water. Okay, I'm sipping on some water. I had some English tea earlier. That's finished. I'm now sipping on some water. And it's just a great way to stay hydrated, okay? So let's have a look and see. How does this specific person feel about you? We have the 9 of Swords. So this tells us that they have a lot of late nights thoughts, thinking about you. You could be wondering about, like, they wish they coulda, like, they woulda, they coulda, they shoulda. That's what kind of feels like is coming through. A lot of that energy is coming through them. It feels like this person has a lot of remorse. And it's falling on the energy of 2. 2 can represent the energy of making choices, decisions. And it feels like this person's looking back at their choices and the decisions and realizing they could have done better. They could have done better. Okay. We have the Hermit, yes. So we are currently in the Hermit season. It is Virgo season. Okay, currently. Okay. And with the Hermit season represents that energy of, like, looking at what we've harvested, look at what we've done so far. Okay, looking at what we've done so far, but it's also like this time to reflect. It's also like putting down plans for, for the near future, looking at what we've achieved, all those kind of things. Now, in regards to the love life, this person's looking at their love life. This person's looking and reflecting on their love life. They could be like reflecting on things that they wish they could have done better. With the Hermit being here, it could also represent this energy of this person wanting to look into their inner self, taking that time to do some healing, work on themselves, recognize, what energy they're putting out in the world. It feels very much like this person's like doing a lot of like really like looking into themselves deeply. Okay, perhaps this person is going through their own spiritual kind of like walk through, like they're trying to like understand themselves better, and so that they could be a better partner, a better person in a connection, in a relationship. Okay, it feels very much like that energy is coming through, because we have the 3 of Cups here. Now, with the 3 of Cups in the reverse, it can represent like an energy of cheating, an energy of like infidelity, an energy of missed opportunities, an energy of like regrets that they're not in the connection with you anymore, not being able to celebrate with you anymore. perhaps this person, or perhaps there could have been some issues with this person, the specific person, in regards to not trusting themselves. Okay, perhaps this person may have kind of maybe allowed, or there could have been some boundary issues with not saying, hey, like, hey friend, I know you might be there trying to look out for me, but I can do this. Hey mom, hey dad, hey sister. It feels like there could have been some, like, with the Three of Cups being here, okay, that there could have been some, like, environmental interference going on, okay, that could have had its own impacts on the connection. And it feels like this person is looking at it, because we have the Hermit being in the center card, this person knowing that they have to work on themselves. It could also maybe have been like not prioritizing the connection, not prioritizing you when you needed them at that particular time. Perhaps going out, celebrating, doing lots of other things, but not prioritizing you. Okay, and this person is now looking back, realizing their actions and thinking, you know what, I've got to take this L. And when I say take this L, it's meaning like this is a loss. I've got to accept this, because we have the Hermit here, and Hermit, it's kind of saying like this is kind of being what's going on with this person, and this person now is like trying to make amends, work on themselves, realize their patterns of behavior, and it's like they realized it wasn't serving them. It wasn't serving them. And it feels like this could be also now them realizing maybe the connections, the people they hanged out with, it wasn't giving them an area of growth. It's not giving them like for them to move forward and be able to kind of meet you on the other side. Okay, so earlier I forgot to mention why the dice is on the table. Okay, so if you were on pile 1, you would understand why, but the dice here is just a new tool that I've created with some like messages and things that we can then investigate further, okay, in the reads. So what we're going to do, okay, is we're gonna like just give it a nice little shuffle and see what comes up, okay? So we're just going to channel the energy, okay, see what comes through. How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? Ooh, something's trying to come through already. Let's see what wants to come through. Ooh, so we have a message from the Divine Masculine to you. Could be possibly because we see this Hermit and we just say that, that spiritual awakening, and the Divine Masculine is looking into their higher self. We have who is coming towards you. Hope you can see that. Who is coming towards you? And we have channeled messages. Channeled messages. So we're going to do a we're going to look at the Divine Masculine first. So messages from the Divine Masculine. Messages from the Divine Masculines. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Ooh, no. Okay, last shuffle. Seems like there's a lot. Okay. Okay, we just got a little buzz off the phone. When that happens, that's letting us know we've got a message, and it just showed us 4 and then 401. I just saw. So the 4 could be telling us about 4 represents energy of stability, and 1 represents new beginnings. So this is kind of, it could be telling us that they want structure, they want security, they want stability. And this is new energy that they are looking for. So we've got the messages for the Divine. Now we're going to look at channeled messages. So we're going to look at what do they tell others about you, okay? What do they tell their friends? What do they tell others. So let's have a look in that deck. Okay, channeled messages, channeled messages. What do they tell others about you? How does this specific person feel? How does this specific person feel? Reveal the messages the collective who chose pile 2 need to see. Last shuffle. Thank you. Alright, so we've got quite a few messages coming for you, pile 2. Alright. Okay, and then we're now going to look at who's coming towards you. Who is coming towards you? Who is coming towards you? We are going to use another deck. Just quickly get the deck. It's the Guess Who. Yes, so we've got the Guess Who. Who's coming towards you? Who's coming towards you? How does this specific person feel? How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? Reveal all the messages the collective need to see. It's like, yeah. Last shuffle. Okay. Thank you. We'll keep that one. Alright, thank you. Okay, so we're going to read them all, but before we do, have a read on all these messages that have come through for you. We're going to have a quick look at the Jamaican Proverbs, and the Jamaican Proverbs are essentially little droplets of wisdom from the ancestors. Okay, so we've got quite a few to read. Look at all of these messages. So, message for the collective. Okay, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Okay, and comment down below. Love to hear your messages, even if it's just a little hello. It's more than welcome here. Okay, so thank you in abundance. So, message for the collective. How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? Message, please. How does this specific person feel about you? Oh, we got quite a few. Alright. We'll quickly go through them, because we got a lot, child, to go through. We've got keep back your mouth. Keep by your mouth. Keep by your mouth. It feels like this with keep back your mouth. This person is like, realize, keep things to yourself. Move in silence. Trust. This is the hermit. The hermit mode. This person could be staying in their own company at this time, trying to understand things, learn. Again, if we see why the three of cups being here, perhaps they've recognized maybe there's the people they were hanging with weren't serving them. Again, it could be this energy of growth, wanting to be where they want to be, where they see themselves in the next year, the next 3 months, next 6 months, next 5 years. They're like, well, this ain't gonna serve me. I need to do things differently. I need to move and operate differently. In pile 1, we had this energy of, and it feels like there's a strong energy of growth, growth and reflection. In pile 1, there was this energy of this person's looking and like idolizing the 10 of Pentacles, the energy of the family life, structure and stability. And it's like, in order to get that, you have to change your mindset. It can't be a mindset of like, well, I'm usually into casual stuff, and then think I'm just going to jump into something solid. It doesn't work like that. It takes a period of healing. It takes a period of like understanding your behavior, why you've chose, or why you may have run from things or things like that, and then moving and saying, right, you know what, I'm going to take the lessons and put myself in environments where I am learning from people who are in committed relationships. I'm learning about myself. I'm working on myself. I'm healing myself. I'm attracting that energy. Okay. And it feels like this person is recognizing that, like, they're like, I've got to be, if I'm saying I've got to walk the walk and talk the talk. It's not a talk the talk and walk the walk. Look, book learning is no form of is not the only, or book learning and not intelligence. So book learning is not the only form of intelligence. Okay, this person is it's like this person is going through this period of learning and understanding themselves. Being self-aware, learning from others and your environment. You can't get all of your learning from books, but it also feels like this person is recognizing that their environment has not always been serving them. Okay, if they want more, they've got to be more. Is that making sense? Look at this. See me and live with me are two different things. To see me and live with me are two different things. To see me and live with me are two different things. Excuse me, a sneeze was coming through. I was trying to do everything. I was trying to do everything to hold it, but it was like, no, it's coming out. It's coming out. But to see someone and to live with someone, there are two different things. Okay, and I think this person is it's like there's it's definitely awakening going on here. Things are not always what they seem. Be aware. Take time to know the person and know thyself. This person's having to recognize, learn about themselves. So the more and this is a message for us all, collective. The more we know ourselves, the more we know what our true needs are. Our true needs are, okay? Sometimes we can focus on the wants, but the wants doesn't necessarily mean it is our need. Okay? Cockroach has no business in a foul fight. So cockroach has no business fighting with chickens. This is now going back to that energy what we were saying earlier about if you want committed, if you want stability, if you want structure, then you got to be about that. You can't be, and we use the analogy in Pile 1, like someone who's just learnt to drive and then expected that they're going to be able to do complex turns, 3-point turns and different. It's not going to work. It's about taking your time, learning from others, learning from your environment, seeking from others who are more knowledgeable in that area. Okay, that's why we have things as like coaching, life coaching, because it's self-love coaching. And essentially, this is what we like to do here in the reads. It's kind of self-love coaching because essentially it's like learning, taking that time to learning from your experiences, even the messages that comes through the reads are like self-love little coaching little droplets, okay? But it's the whole idea of like, if you want something, you've got to embrace it fully and learn from others who are more knowledgeable than you. Another analogy is coming through is the Karate Kid. If anyone loves the Karate Kid, put it down below. My favorite will always be the original, okay, and Mr. Miyagi, and that whole wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, and the whole premise is like, right, the Karate Kid didn't have a clue on what to do. He had to learn it. He had to become it. He had to eat it. He had to be it. He had to feel it. He had to see it. He had to sleep it. Okay, I hope that's making sense. He had to be all of those things. Another one that's coming through, although this is kind of one of my favorites because I love me some Van Damme. I love me some Van Damme. Van Damme. I love me some Van Damme. But Kickboxer was the same. He in the Kickboxer. If anyone's watched it, put it in the comments down below. He had to master the skill. He had to be it. He had to embrace it. He had to be nothing but a kickboxer. Okay. And so it feels like this person is like moving away from, with the Three of Cups being here, moving away from things that wasn't serving him before. Okay? We're going to quickly clarify that Three of Cups. We have got a long way to go with all the other stuff we've got to read. But we're going to have a quick clarification. We're using the Simply Deep Tarot. And let's just see what wants to come through regarding the Three of Cups. Show us what's going on here. How does this specific person feel? Look at this. Look at this, collective. We have the Sun. So this person does want change. They want change. And they're being intentional about it. Now, again, if this person is from your recent past, or it's current, it's someone who's working on themselves. If you see that the Sun looks like also like the eye, it's like someone's seen something. They want more. They know they deserve more. It's like, and it's about embracing it all, being it, like everything, like eating it, feeling it, breathing it. Okay. We have, if you can't catch Kwaku, you catch him by his shirt. So this can be this energy of being revengeful, strategic. Now, it could be that this person maybe have recognized that. Perhaps there could have been someone in this third party that was sabotaging them. And maybe they've woken up to it. Perhaps you could have even had conversation with this person saying, are you sure about this person or something like that? And maybe you said it's just something you've noticed or observed and you're not too keen on. And this person was like, no, they're cool, they're great, like. And it's only like after time, they may have started to realize that, hey, maybe Jane was right all along. Jane was right along. It was some kind of trap here. And we have, if you get your hand in a devil mount, take it out. So this again is about that strategic energy. This could be also this energy of realizing that maybe their circle had some toxic energy going on, and they're like little by little just taking themselves out of it. Okay, being careful, be cautious, getting out of difficult situations, seek help where you can. And this is what we're saying about, seeking help from others that are more knowledgeable to you. Again, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. So now we're going to take a big sip of water or tea. Okay, we take a collective sip, and we're going to complete the read with all of these messages that we have down below. Okay, so let's take our collective sip. We're going to take our collective sip. Okay. Now let's get on to reading. So we're going to start with the DM messages. We have radiant skin, passionate about photography. Look at this. My late night thoughts involve thinking about you, holding you and kissing you. I find solace in your arms. They feel like home. Divine masculine to the divine feminine. Your energy inspires me to do better and be better. So there's a strong energy of growth and reflection coming through in the reads. Full lips, ooh la la. Someone's got full lips here, and they're reminiscing about those full lips. Ooh la la, ooh la la. You bring out a side of me that I didn't know existed. I can't wait to see where our journey takes us. Your beauty inside and out captivates me endlessly. Dimples. I can't help but feel a deep connection when you are in my presence. Freckles. So there's lots of like body features coming through. We've got athletic builds. I long to explore every corner of your mind and heart. Your laugh makes my heart skip a beat. Curly hair. So it could be a reference to curly hair or just hair in general. You have a unique ability to make my problems disappear with a single glance. So that's the messages from the DM. Okay, now we are looking at, let's look at who's coming towards you. So who's coming towards you? And we had, so this person could have a business, or they could be like business oriented. So this person works in business as an entrepreneur, manager, or salesperson. We have a mystery person. Wild card. This card represents someone who's completely unexpected, who has feelings for you. Okay, so it could be someone that you may not be aware of as well. Okay, or someone else. Okay, ooh la la. Put it in the comments. Let us know who you think that might be. Creative. This person is imaginative and enjoys creative pursuits such as art, music, or writing. Spirituality. Look at this, collective coming through. This person values spirituality and personal growth. They might engage in practices like meditation or religious activities. And that could be why, you know, we see the hermit here. It's not here for no reason. Okay. And we have Pisces. So this person could be a Pisces, known for their compassion, artistic nature. They might be highly empathetic and intuitive. So looking at their, it could be their sun sign. Okay, so the month they were born on, their moon sign, so how they show their emotions, or their Venus sign, that's how they operate when it comes to love, as well as their ascendant sign, so how when people see them, how they come across. Okay, what are their intentions? So we'll put that to the side. We have eye color hazel. So this person has hazel eyes, often a mix of green and brown. So if it's not hazel, it could be something is significant about their eyes. Hair color brown. This person has brown hair. It could range from light brown to dark chocolate. Again, if they don't have brown hair, it could be something significant about hair and eyes. We have personalized message that you need to hear. You are loved, and if you see this message, let this be your reminder that you are loved, supported, and to embrace self-love. Cancer. So this person could be a Cancer. Okay, or their sun, their moon, a rising, so ascendant sign, or their Venus sign, or they could have it anywhere in their chart. Okay, so it seems to be a lot of water energy, okay, coming through. So this person could be a Cancer, known for their emotional depth and intuition. They might be nurturing and protective. We have funny. So this person has a great sense of humor and loves to make others laugh. Okay, so now we're going to look at what are their intentions. We'll have a quick look at what their intentions are. What are their true intentions? We're using the true intentions deck. Let's see what wants to come through. Reveal the messages collective need to see. What are their true intentions? What are their true intentions? Last shuffle. Thank you. Okay. Now take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So we have hidden intentions. Their true intentions are not clear yet. They might be hiding something. Okay. We have fear of commitment. Fear of commitment is causing the instability in your relationship. Revenge or spite. Their intentions might be driven by revenge or spite rather than love. So just be mindful of that. Mutual respect is a cornerstone of their intentions towards you. Okay. Regret and apology. They regret their past actions and want to apologize, hoping for a second chance. Now, the message that's coming back with that revenge or spite, we did see earlier with the Jamaican Proverbs, if you get your hands in the devil's mouth, take it out. Okay. And we also had, if you can't catch Kwaku, you can catch him by his shirt. This is the energy of like revenge. So for, this may not apply to all. Again, it's all about taking what resonates. But the fact that we had a lot of Jamaican Proverbs come up is kind of telling us this could apply to maybe whether it's someone from the past or current. Okay. So for some of you, there may be someone who does have a false mask. So always trust your intuition and use your discernment, because that message, that self-love message, again, didn't come for no reason, to embrace self-love. Shared values. They share similar values with you and want to build a life based on those values. Rekindling feelings. They are starting to rekindle their feelings for you and may want to reconnect. Emotional closure. They seek emotional closure and may not be looking to restart the relationship. And maybe this could be a mutual feeling that you have, okay? Especially if it's someone who has shown some kind of spiteful revenge, that we will say, yeah, leave that alone. We gotta, leave that alone. That's a message for us all, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Nostalgic feelings. They are feeling nostalgic and miss the good times you shared but unsure about rekindling the relationship. Fear of vulnerability. The fear of vulnerability is preventing them from reaching out to you. Okay. So we've looked at who's coming towards you. Okay. So that's who's coming towards you. Now we are looking at channeled messages. So the channeled messages of what they may tell others. There's a depth to her emotions that makes our connection so powerful. She makes even the simplest moments feel special. She's my rock, my confidant, my everything. Her intelligence is one of the things I admire most about her. Her gentle touch and caring nature make me feel truly loved. She has this quiet confidence that's incredibly attractive. She's got an old soul. There's a wisdom in everything she says. Her laughter is infectious. It lights up my entire day. Her love for nature and the outdoors is something we both cherish. She's incredibly thoughtful and always puts others first. She's someone who values deep, meaningful connections over superficial ones. And this is what we've been exploring throughout the whole read. She has this incredible ability to make everyone feel special. So I can feel another sip is needed. So let's take a moment to have a collective sip, okay? I'll take a collective sip because we got some feelings that wants to come through. So I'm going to take another collective sip. Alright, now we're moving on to the feelings, okay? So let's move on to the feelings now. Do you ever think about us? Do you ever think about us? You are the missing piece of my heart. I cherish every moment we had together. You are the only one who understood me completely. I'm afraid to lose you. I can't imagine my life without you. Now we have our new deck here, the Feelings 2.0. So let's have a look and see what comes through for the collective. Okay. I've been flexing with my options. I like you, but don't wait for me. You deserve better. Okay, and this is kind of very much that energy that we saw with that Three of Cups in that reverse position, okay? There's a truth I've been hiding. I'm sorry for any pain I've caused you. I regret that we no longer talk. I wish I could pick up the phone and tell you how I feel. I wish I had been more mature in handling our connection. Now, collective, do you have a look at what do they tell their friends? Collective and pick a card reading, okay? It's in the playlist, and you will see it as well on the video section, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of messages that may resonate with you as well there. And we have like a collective segment and a pick a card segment. I talk about you to my friends. Look at this. I talk to you about my friends all the time. So possibly there could have been like some kind of interception going on. I want to be honest about my feelings for you. I can't stop fantasizing about you. Again, we saw that there's a lot of late night thoughts coming through. I didn't realize what I had. Look at this. Until it was gone. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. We have mutual friends and associates, and I've subtly asked about you. So they have tried to try and find little ways of trying to ask. I have shown poor communication skills and poor resolution, which has impacted the connection. Put it in the comments down below. Let us know, collective. Love languages are important to me. I hope they are important for you too. It helps me express my love. I miss you more than words can say. I wish I could be more open about my feelings. Time has passed, but I still think about you from time to time. I'm ready to settle down with you. I want to be more than just a casual connection. My finances have been a temporary barrier. I am interested and I want to take you out. Just embarrassed to tell you the truth. I have secret feelings for you that I haven't confessed. I'm frustrated with how things are going. I want to support you in everything you do. I want to travel the world with you. I'm afraid to admit how much I care about you. So we're going to leave it here. Collective, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. But you can see there's like a mixed bag of like emotions and feelings coming through here in this reading. So just take what resonate and leave the rest. I say go. I saw it go. I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. And this is how it goes around here. We're just taking what resonates and leave the rest. But feel free to have a look at Pile 1 or Pile 3, and do have a look at our recent collective and pick a card reading. What do they tell their friends for more intuitive, juicy gems? But be sure to keep sipping, look good, feel irie, stay hydrated, and we'll see you on the next one. Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan my generals. So we're on pile 3 and we're exploring how does this specific person feel about you, okay? So we're exploring their feelings. This could be someone from the past, it could be someone like a crush, a current love interest. Okay, so we're just going to see what messages want to come through. Okay, and we also have some dice here. It's a new tool, okay, that we've got. So we've got some messages on here. So we're just going to see what we're going to have a shuffle and see what kind of like messages we can investigate further. Okay, so if you are new here, big up yourselves every time, and to our subscribers, big up yourselves every time. Okay, I hope you've got a nice cup of juice or water or tea. I'm sipping on water. I had some English tea earlier, so I'm sipping on some water. We're staying hydrated, okay? Because there's been a lot of juicy intuitive gems coming through in this how does this specific person feel, and it seems to be lots of messages of growth and reflection. It could be that we are in the Hermit season, the Virgo season, okay, and it's all like harvesting, looking at what we've harvested for the last like 9 months and reflecting on it, okay? So there could be a lot of those like reflection messages or energy coming through. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below, even if it's on hello or number 3 or like to say for the pile number. It's greatly appreciated and love to engage with you all. Okay, so much love and blessings. Right, let's get into the reading. Let's see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois for what is going on. So let's have a look. We are going to start with the tarot. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So we've got quite a few cards. So let's have a look. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups in the reverse. Then we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse position. We have the Hangman, okay, in the reverse position as well. We have the Death card. And we have the 10 of Swords. Now, looking at all of these messages that came through, it was like, oh, there's a lot of cards coming through for pile 3. This tells us that there's lots of different scenarios here. But it feels like there has been a lot of missed opportunities. Someone has regrets, and someone's hoping that there could be a possibility for new. Perhaps there could have been some messages there has been some messages between you and this person, but it has not materialized into anything because we have the 10 of Swords here. And it feels like if we look what's going on here in the middle energy, like here in the middle, we have the Hangman in the reverse. And it feels like there's an energy of like not knowing where you fully stand. Okay, perhaps there could have been some flirty messages, but it feels like it's like you have to be there at a particular time or a particular mood to get that vibe. And then we have the Page of Cups, where it's like representing this energy of like this person. It's like they're offering very little, okay, and what's coming through here, it does feel like with the Knight of Wands being here and the Eight of Wands being here, I feel like this person, I feel like there may have been an energy of like, oh, movement if there's like fun involved, like maybe sexual energy involved. But it feels like there was more is needed here, because we have the Death card. The Death is the major arcana that we have here. So this is telling us that there was a transformation is needed here, because it feels like sorry, take that back. We have two major arcanas, the Hangman and the Death card. So the Hangman and the Death card together is telling us that something needs to give now, because it's leaving an energy of feeling flustered, and it's saying we need to transform that. So it feels like maybe the transformation is to let go of this energy, okay, representing in this kind of like the Ten of Swords. It's letting go of this energy. It's not serving. It's having to put it to bed. However, it could be also this person is now has regrets, and is now looking at what they've done, realize that they did play this kind of like, because there's an energy of like a player vibe, giving you like a little and then pulling back, giving a little, pulling back, giving a little, pulling back. And this may have resulted in you feeling like the Hangman in the reverse. Like, what's going on here? Like, what are you saying? It feels like there's an energy of like, what are you saying? And then the person's like, no, what are you saying? Oh, but I'm waiting on you to say something. I'm waiting on you to do something. And it feels like there could have been a case of where you're both doing it, but it's almost like this person is like enjoying that thrill of this back and forth, but then it's like giving you, it feels like it's like giving you little droplets, giving like, they're not giving bread, it's like a bread, that's the word, breadcrumbing energy. So perhaps you may have been dealing with someone who had been breadcrumbing you, okay? Because what we see, we're not, the only love energy that we see is the cups, the Page of Cups, but the Page of Cups is in the reverse. So this is almost like this person may move in this way of like, they appear like they say that they want the same things, but again, what's coming through is really, it's trying to corner. What's kind of coming through is that it's like this person may be trying to corner to have the option for keeping it clean and classy sexual energy. And it's almost like you're like, well, hold up a minute, what's going on here? Because this is not what I want. And it feels like this could also be your energy with the Swords energy, like the Ten of Swords, feeling like, not this again. Why is this? Why this? Why, like, what's going on here? Maybe in this Virgo season, you might be feeling like, I want to take this time out. Maybe I want to focus on different things. Maybe I want to just work on me. Okay. Now, if it's another scenario, could be that this person, it now sees their ways and feels like they have to put a bed to it. They have to stop it, because it's like this pattern has, it feels like they've been stuck in this loop over and over again. Okay. Truman Show is coming to mind, but it feels like it's like they've been in this pattern before, and they realize, no, this feels like deja vu now. Why do I keep getting myself caught up in this? And it feels like maybe they want to tell you, it's like, Jane, Jane, it's got nothing to do with you, it's me. I can see my ways now, and I'm so sorry. It feels like maybe someone wants to to apologize and explain to you something, okay? And it feels like it could be any sign. We don't have any pentacles, okay? But it could still be any sign. But what's very present, very strong, we have the Death card and the Hangman, okay? So I believe the Hangman represents the Pisces, and we have the Death card representing the Scorpio energy, okay? But we have swords, which represents the air signs. So think of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And we have the Wands energy with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, representing Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And we have the Cups energy, represents the water signs. So Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So it could be any sign, okay? But it feels like there are several scenarios coming through. So collective, we're going to have a look. We're going to have a look with the Jamaican Proverb and see what message wants to come through, just to give us some further clarification. So message for the collective who chose pile 3. Message for the collective who chose pile 3. How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? So how does this specific person feel about you? Message for the collective. Okay. Oh, we do again. It does feel like there's several scenarios. So we have, if you get your hand in a devil mount, take it out. So this is kind of saying just be mindful, be aware, be cautious, because from what we can see, we just say player vibes. It does feel like there's a strong player vibe, okay? Player vibes, and it may be this pattern of like this person may transform to like act like they are transforming, but then it leaves you back into this place, okay? And it feels like again, it could be a pattern that this person does. Be careful, be cautious in getting out of difficult situations. Seek help where you can. And it could be us also like talking to people, that you trust and you care, that care about you. If you're seeing this message, okay, just know that we care about you. And, when we this is as a reader, as a reader, as a viewer of tarot and like readings myself, and just as a collective, sometimes we can have things that we want for ourselves, okay? But the things about the tarot, love reading, all those kind of intuitive readings, they give you what the energy is, okay? Now everybody has free will, but essentially what the cards can give you is not necessarily what you want to hear, okay? I hope that's making sense. However, what we need to hear isn't always what we want to hear, but what we need to hear can help to accelerate us more than what we want to hear. I hope that's making sense. And the message here is that there is a message of like letting go of something that's not serving you, because you deserve more. You deserve to be treated well. And what's coming through as well, when we said that we can see the air signs, we can see water signs, we can see fire signs, but there's no pentacles. Pentacles represents groundedness, structure, stability, okay? There isn't any here. There isn't any here. And this is why we see the hangman in this position, because the hangman looks frustrated. When the hangman is in this position, the hangman doesn't have clarity. The hangman is not in peace. The hangman doesn't have inner peace. And this is kind of telling us this kind of situation of being pulled from pillar to post is creating this kind of, I need to find peace within myself, because this connection is making me feel all type of way. Okay? We have cockroach has no business in a foul fight. So again, this could be representing the energy that you are both from different wavelengths, different mindsets, different attitudes, okay, seeing things differently, okay, even it could be your intentions are different, but somebody in this situation could be trying to mask their intention, that they have the same intention as yours because they want one particular thing. Now again, seeing the Knight of Wands and seeing the Eight of Wands in this position, as well as the Page of Cups in his position, is telling me that there's a strong play of vibes here. Someone is putting on a false mask. Okay, there's some serious red flags that you can't, that is the message that's saying you can't know, like you can no longer ignore them. Okay, don't get involved in things that don't concern you. Mind your business. And we have, look at this, the alligator lays egg, but the alligator is not a fowl. So how does an alligator lay egg? The alligator lay egg, but him no fowl. How does it happen? Okay, don't view things from one perspective. Think out of the box, reflect, be open. Again, there's a strong reflection energy coming through, and it feels like collective. Again, what we were saying earlier, that there might be things that you might not necessarily want to hear, but there's a strong energy here of player vibes. Okay, I'm going to pull out this deck for you and see what wants to come through. So, how does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? It feels like there's several scenarios here, but there's a strong energy of play vibes. So reveal the messages that the collective need to see right now. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. Reveal the messages they need to see right now. Any more? Look at that. We see playfulness. Thank you. Last shuffle. Alright. So, we have, which seems very significant, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I'm going to pull from the middle. We have reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. Now let's see all the possible scenarios that's also coming through here. Okay. So we have new love. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Perhaps it could also be saying, you know, this person could be new, or it could be also a message to seek someone new. Okay. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, it could be that hangman energy as well, and the death card, looking for something new. Okay. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have free yourself. So it definitely feels like there is something, someone needs to hear this. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We're going to investigate further with the dice. And we have flirt. So extend your light-hearted energy to others. However, collective, again, take the messages where it resonates and put it in the comments down below. Let us know what's been going. Let us know what's been going on here. But it feels like there are some of you who may have been dealing with somebody who has been on and off. Sometimes it's like they will show an ounce of romance, or and then it's like crickets. Okay, then there could be someone, for some of you, who there is a new interest here, but the message is like maybe working on yourself, freeing yourself from any past energy that's not serving you, so you're not bringing that into your new. Okay, as well as there could be some of you where you may have experienced maybe connections where there has been like a lot of healing required as well. Okay, maybe some inner child issues going on. So now let's have a look with the dice. We're going to see what the dice want to let us know. Okay, so we'll just channel that energy, and we're looking at how does this specific person feel about you. before we come to their feelings. Okay, this will be the last segment of the reading. So, how does the specific person feel about you? Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Okay, just gonna shuffle and see what folds. So we have, how do they feel? We have the next 3 months, 6 months. And we have, who has a crush on you? Who has a crush? You can see that. Who has a crush on you? So let's start with, we're gonna do it's a bit wobbly. Okay, so we're gonna use who has a crush on you. We're gonna use their intentions deck. Okay, so who has a crush on you? So for messages for pile 3, who has a crush on you? How does this specific person feel? How does this specific person feel? How does this specific person feel about you? Reveal the messages that you need to see right now. Okay? Reveal the messages that you need to see. Reveal the messages that you need to see. Got one come out. Alright. Last shuffle. Whoop. Okay, last shuffle. We'll take that one too. Thank you. Alright, so we have, this is like who has a crush on you. Okay, we do see this energy, and we've seen this energy come up in the read. So okay, so this is for who has a crush on you. Okay, now we're looking at how do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? We're just gonna look and see which deck we should use for how do they feel. Right now there's lots of decks. You cannot see it, but there's lots of decks on the tables. Oh, there we go. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with love messages. Okay, so how do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel? Okay, how does this specific person feel about you? Reveal the messages you need to see right now. For pile 3, reveal the messages that you need to see right now. Okay, thank you. Reveal the messages you need to see. Last shuffle. Thank you. Alright. So what we're doing is taking all the messages and then we're going to read them all together. But not before our collective sip. Okay, alright. So we got how do they feel, and then we've got the next 3 months and the next 6 months. So let's have a look at the next 3 months. So we're going to use the Timeless Connections deck, right? So how does the specific person feel about you? How does the specific feel about you? How does the specific person feel about you? We're looking at the next 3 months, next 3 months, next 3 months. Reveal the messages you need to see for the next 3 months. Reveal the messages you need to see for the next 3 months. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. Okay, so this is the 3 months. Okay, we bear that in mind. 3 months. Note to self. Now we're looking at the 6 months. Messages for the 6 months. How does this specific person feel about you? How does this specific person feel about you? 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. Reveal the messages you need to see. Okay. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. Alright. So, I'm going to take a sip because there's lots of messages and we gotta know what's going on. So we got 3 months, 6 months, 6 months, Okay, I hope to say 6 months. Right, let's take a sip. Let's take a sip. Right, we're taking a sip. Okay, so let's start with who has a crush on you. We're looking at their intentions. So we have building trust. They want to build trust with you and lay a strong foundation for a lasting relationship. Okay, moved on. They have moved on and are not looking to rekindle the past relationship. Again, take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. We have personal growth. They are focusing on personal growth and self-improvement during this time apart. Working on themselves. They are taking time to work on themselves and hope to reunite stronger. Emotional dependence. They depend on you emotionally, but struggle with consistent behavior. And collective, that's what we saw. We saw a lot of inconsistent energy coming through. Okay? Manipulative intentions. They are playing games, and we saw that playing games and manipulating the situation for their benefit. Distraction tactics. They use distraction tactics to keep things light and avoid serious commitments. Unresolved issues. There are unresolved issues that they need to address before considering reconciliation. Inconsistent communication. Okay, this is why we saw the 8 of Wands in this reverse position, and then this energy of the Hangman in this, like, but what's going on here? Like, why do I still feel more confused? Okay, inconsistent communication is a major issue causing the on and off dynamics. Casual attraction. They are attracted to you but are not looking for anything serious at the moment. We have waiting game. They are waiting for the right time or sign to make a move. For some of you, perhaps this person may have been quite manipulative, or there's like a narcissistic energy going on here. Fear of commitment is causing the instability in your relationship. And we have hidden admirer. They have been admiring you from afar and are too shy to approach you directly. This could be someone new. Okay. So now we're going to look at how do they feel. Okay. We need to let each other go. Look at this. We need to let each other go. Please understand that I need space right now. I think about you so much, it's scaring me. I wasn't planning on having anything serious when we met, but I can't deny I am falling for you. I do love you, just don't know how to show you right now. I'm lost, I don't know what to do. And you kind of see that, look at this energy, feeling lost. No other compares to you. I've never experienced this intense connection before. I become apprehensive about being candid with you. I hide my true feelings for you. The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. I've never expected to fall in love. So now we're going to look into, hope you can see that, the next 3 months, next 6 months. Okay, so we start with the 3 months. Hope for future opportunities. I hope there are still opportunities for us in the future. Could have been different. Things could have been different if I had acted. Again, taking action. Everyone has free will. But again, in pile 1, pile 2, we mentioned this energy of like, it's about if you want commitment, if you want long term, all these kind of things, you've got to embrace it. You've got to feel it. You've got to taste it. It's your whole mindset. Everything has to shift. Unanswered questions. There are questions I need answers to. Closure needed. I need closure from our past. Silence speaks. Even in silence, my heart speaks your name. And going back to that closure, even if it's like this message, and this applies to us all, we can sometimes maybe things could be left off in a way where you didn't get the closure. However, you can make that closure for yourself and making peace with yourself. Thinking of you, you cross my mind often, even in silence. Growth in separation. We're growing even while apart. Apologetic heart. My heart aches for the chances I didn't take. Again, put it in the comments, collective. Let us know what's been going on with your situation. It does feel like there's several scenarios coming through in Power 3, and sometimes Power 3 has a tendency of doing that, like having lots of different like messages wanting to come through, different storylines coming through. Time apart. This time apart is necessary for us both. Distance. The distance is hard, but my feelings remain strong. Old flames. The flame never truly went out. Nostalgia. I can't help but think about the good times we had. New feelings. These feelings are new to me, but I like them. Wishing for another chance. I wish I could have another chance with you. So we've looked at all the messages from the dice. Now we are going to move on to their feelings, but we're going to take another collective sip of water, because by staying hydrated, it allows those downloads to come through, those intuitive gems to come through. So come and join me on a collective sip. It's greatly appreciated. And if you haven't, please like, subscribe, come and join the Love and Light family, and come and connect with us. Come and become part of the family at Gwan Tea, where we like to sip and gather these intuitive gems. So I'm going to take another sip of water. Here's another little tip. Staying hydrated allows you to get those downloads, connect with your intuition. Okay? All right. So we're looking at the last segment of the read now. Last segment of the read. Okay. But before we do, I'm going to pull out a angel card message that you need to hear. Okay. Because it seems like very heavy, lots of stuff going on here. And before we look at their feelings, I want to just give you a message. So we have a message. I can hear Auntie Tea wanting to come out. So you know what, we're going to let Auntie Tea come out. Auntie Tea, come through. Darling, honey, sometimes in life you have connection that don't work out. But don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, darling, if it don't work out. Sometimes the connection is to help you to grow, to help you to heal, to help you to work out what you truly want and what you truly need in a relationship. You hear that? So don't worry yourself. Just know that whatever it is you want, okay, it will come. But be clear with yourself and know what it is you want, because you can't attract what you want if you're stuck in this energy. You hear that? You can't do it, baby. Be clear with what it is you want. And don't make nobody treat you like you're an idiot. Don't make nobody treat you like you're a fool. No, don't make nobody treat you like you're yammed. When I say yammed, like your head, like yam is like thick and dense. Don't make nobody treat you like that. You hear that? You is you. Tea sipper, you is beautiful, you is lovely. And let that energy shine through. The person that is right for you will come. But first of all, you have to be right for yourself. You hear that? You have to be right for yourself. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Auntie Tea. You are welcome, baby. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome, honey. Alright, so what Auntie Tea basically was saying, sometimes we can, and this applies to all of us. This applies to us all. Sometimes we can have a connection that doesn't work out, but the connection is to help us to heal. The connection is to help us to grow. The connection is to help us to learn more about ourselves, learn about what we truly want and need in a connection, in a relationship. Okay, so that as we work on ourselves and work on our own healing, that we are then attracting what we need. Okay, so for example, it could be that you find that, you know, as you experience the connection, you need someone to be expressive when it comes to their love, to communicate, okay, tell you how they feel, not just like show it to you, but tell you how they feel, so what they're saying and what they're doing is like this, okay, it's working together. And again, sometimes that's when you realize, you know, this is what I need in my connection. I need someone who's loving, who is kind, who prioritizes me. Like, I'm on that priority list. Like, this person like knows when they get up in the morning, they've, you know, brushed their teeth, have breakfast, get themselves ready for work or whatever they do, school, college, university, okay, you name it. But I'm also part of that list. I'm, you know, that person takes that time to care. That person takes that time to think about me. Even if it's a little message to say, "Hi Jane, how are you doing? Jane, have a good day, and I'll catch up with you later." This is a need. This is a need. So it's about you first knowing what it is that you need. Loving yourself so that you are now working on your own vibration. You are working on your own frequency. I can feel a lot of like glowing energy coming through. Ooh, and I'm kind of like not putting my nose to the camera as well. So there's a little bit of wobbling going on, but it's about, you know, truly loving yourself from head to toe, loving yourself. You know, when you get up in the morning, tell yourself that you are beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing today? Making it a habit to talk and believe that you deserve good things, so those good things can come in your life. And I feels like, you know, seeing that death card is really saying, yeah, putting to bed the old so you can bring in that new. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the angel number that wants to come through for you. Angel number, please, for the collective. Angel number for the collective. What do they need to hear today? What do they need to hear right now? Okay, and thank you to all the collective, okay, that voted on the community post that they would like to have what they need to hear right now. Okay, what we need to hear right now are lovely messages that, you know, sometimes it gives us, again, what we need to hear, not what we want to hear. Okay, but you're getting those messages from your auntie, your caring, loving auntie at Gwan Taranti. Okay, all right. So, message from the angels, please. What do we need to hear right now? Ooh, look at this. Look at this deck. You know what? We have feelings of loss, and I just realized because it was right next to the deck. But we have feelings of loss that's come out. I want to have a quick look and see if there's any more that wanted to come out, because this is like blockages. We have complaining, fear of getting hurt, and complaining. Okay, maybe that could have been something that you've dealt with this person for some of you. Okay. And we have what has also come through is lack of self-love. So we definitely, that sometimes I'm a firm believer of things happen for a reason, and it feels like that definitely happened for a reason for us to see it. So message please from the guardian angels. Thank you in abundance. Oh, look at that. We have 3 messages anymore. Yes, thank you. So we definitely needed to see some angel numbers today. So, and look, this is like a very much like karmic, the 8. Okay, what goes around comes around. Look at this. So we'll start with 1616. Readjustments. Can you see that? Okay, great. Overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of a beginning of a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin a life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to pieces. Karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. So if you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Now, this message also feels like if this could be a cross-watcher watching, this message applies. Reflect. 666. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift. Look, collective, this shift energy has been coming through in all of the reads today. So you need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice, and pay attention to your feelings, and use them to help you to become a better person. And we have 2112. Look at that mirroring energy. Okay, it is up to you. Someone watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, direction. Even if it seems like you are not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. And if you see this number, it is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. Okay? So, I'm also currently working on a self-love deck for us, okay? And collective, well, it's only mentioning it in Power 3, but I would like to also do Auntie Tea segments, okay? So do let us know if you would like that, like messages from your auntie, like messages that you would like, your agony aunt, like an agony aunt kind of thing that you would like. Put it in the comments down below, okay? Or if you would like a live special or something like that, put it in the comments down below. It is greatly appreciated. So now, last but not least, we are looking at the feelings. We've got the old feelings, their feelings for you deck, and we have the blue with the blue, then the new feelings deck, okay? The new feelings 2.0 deck. So we'll look at all of them all together, okay, before we come to a close. I feel lost without you. I wish we could go back to how things used to be. I miss the way you used to look at me. You are the one who got away. Look at this. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm trying to mend my ways for you. I'm working on myself for us. I'm just not ready to commit yet. I wish we could start over. I've never met anyone like you before. It's hard for me to imagine a life without you not in it. So without you in it. I wish I had been better to you. Not giving you breadcrumbs. Your voice is the sweetest melody to my ears. If given a chance, I would choose you over and over and over again. There's a song. I feel like it's Elvis Costello. Something. There's a song. He's got a song called "The Sweetest." You're the sweetest. You're the sweetest. If you do know it, put it in the comments down below. But Elvis Costello's coming through. I yearn for your touch. I yearn for your touch. I'm sorry for not realizing your worth sooner. So now let's have a look at our new feelings deck. Let's see what wants to come through. I value our friendship deeply. I can't stop thinking about our memories together. I'm jealous when I see you with someone else. I want to make up for the lost time with you. I'm trying to overcome my fears of commitment. I'm sorry for look at this. I'm sorry for keeping you hanging. I wish I could turn back time and fix my mistakes. I'm afraid you'll reject me if I open up. I'm sorry for not look at this, collective. I'm sorry for not prioritizing you when I should have. Message from Auntie Tea, and the overall message is about our wants and needs. My feelings for you are deeper than I've shown. I wish I had prioritized our connection more. Look at this. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm afraid of taking the next step, but I want to try. I start to sweat when I see you. I wish I could place the palms of my hands in yours and embrace you with love. Collective, do have a look at our reading. What do they tell their friends? It's a collective and pick a card reading. Okay, there's a lot of messages that will apply. Okay, I want to put a ring on it. So there's lots of different scenarios coming through. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm scared that I'll hurt you again. I'm scared that I'll hurt you again. My friends, my family / friends are making things difficult for us. Do have a look at pile 2 as well, collective, or pile 1. Okay, at Gwan Tea, we do like to, not just kind of be quite like rigid on one pile, and I think it's the Gemini in me. Okay. I'm trying to figure out my feelings for you. I want to reconcile and make things right. Make things right. The feelings are mutual. I hope you feel the same way. I'm still hurt by what happened between us. You are the one that got away. There's a song, a 90s song coming through. If you do know the artist, put it in the comments down below. But the song is do 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 do. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. If you know it, put it in the comments down below. I want to slow dance with you under the stars for hours. I'm scared of being vulnerable with you. I want to be the one that you can rely on. There's another song coming through by Eternal. I want to be the only one that soothes you and tells you about the right. I want to be the only one, only one. If you know it, put it in the comments down below. But we're going to leave it here, okay? But we can see there's lots of mixed messages, okay? And there could be, again, lots of different scenarios here. But just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest, okay? But you know, there could have, been a lot of karmic situations going on here. But, there's a saying, what goes around comes around. So, put out good so that good comes your way. Do good so that good comes your way. Okay? Firm believer of that. But take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Let us know what you think of our new dice. Okay, our new dice. As well as our new Feelings for You deck. And we're going to come up with a deck for like self-love messages as well. And what you think about, yes, the ideas that we have. Did mention it in pile 1 as well. Like having this, like, doing like a read and then having like the songs being played like in like a DJ style. That is something I would like to do in the future. Okay, so let us know what you think about our ideas. It's greatly appreciated. And we did read these. Did we read these? Woo. Okay. Thank you. It looks like we did. Why is that? Yes. So it looks like we didn't do the 6 months. So we still got 6 months. Okay. It's because we went into the Auntie Tea mode, right? We're going to look at the 6 months and then we're coming to a close. So we have 6 months, looking back with regret. Looking back, I regret my choices. Lessons learned. Our past taught me valuable lessons. First date, I can't wait to get to know you better. Hopeful reunion. I hope we can reunite one day. And we have missed moments. There were so many moments I missed out on. We have butterflies. You give me butterflies every time I see you. Michael Jackson's coming through. You give me butterflies. Okay. Hopeful beginnings. I see potential in us. Okay. There's another song coming through. There seems to be lots of songs coming through. Maxi Priest. Should I put my trust in you? Should I put my faith in you? Should I let you stick around? Or should I let you float around? My desire was for us to live clean and strong. Okay. Really good song. One of my favorite songs by Maxi Priest. Should I? Focus on self. I'm working on myself right now. Okay. flirting. Your smile makes my day brighter. Didn't we see that again? Look, it's come out twice. There's an energy of flirting. And that's like the next 6 months. Perhaps that could be someone new. But the message that's coming through, if it's someone from the past, really give it a side eye, because it feels like this is like the game of like getting you stuck in that loop. And then it's like it fizzles out, comes back, starts back that whole flirty, and this, So, yeah, just be mindful of that. And like again, what we see earlier, self-love is always the best love. Okay, self-love is the foundation. So, just to clarify, self-love is our first love, meaning like that's our first love. But from that's where we then move on and can embrace embrace the love and be open and receiving to getting love. But in terms of what I mean by best love, is that's the first love that we have to give ourselves, okay, and embrace that for ourselves, okay, so we can see what best love looks like by loving ourselves first, okay. I hope that's making sense. So take the message that resonates and leave the rest, okay. But big up to yourselves every time, and do have a look at pile 1 and pile 2, okay, because there's lots of messages of growth, healing, reflection coming through in all of the reads. Hindsight. Okay, I've really enjoyed this read, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. And do have a look at our collective reading, our collective and pick a card reading. What do they tell their friends? Because there are also lots of gems there as well. Okay, but be sure to big up yourselves every time. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. You have to say it with power. Leave it. I saw it go. 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 This is Jamaican Power, and it simply means this is how it goes. Okay, this is what we do here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure to keep sipping, stay blessed, look good, feel good, and we'll see you on the next one. Gwan. Much love and blessings to you all.